Do you want to know why history repeats itself? Because we don't teach it. And now our access to it is being reduced at best and erased at worst. And I'm afraid it's probably the latter. Hi, I'm the Salty Historian, and I talk about women in history, which is why I'm salty. I'm fully an amateur historian. I'm not going to tell you that I know everything there is to know about history, but I have seen enough in what I've researched to know that what I found tonight is disturbing, and it should disturb you as well. So earlier I was beginning my research for a subject that I had chosen for my column in a magazine that I write for. And when I went to Google, mind you, I use DuckDuckGo, so don't make a suggestion of that. I do use DuckDuckGo, but here we are. I did my initial search as I normally do. I search the woman's name. I type it in, I hit search, right? We've all done it. And when I did that, I got her brief Wikipedia blurb. Don't use Wikipedia as a primary source, kids. Please don't do that. It's a great source farm, not a primary source. Anyway, so I did my normal search and I got back the Wikipedia. I got a brief blurb, whatever. And then I got what I'm going to show you. And I was concerned, to say the least, because prior to this, I would have seen websites from around the world. And I rely on the internet for my research because I am not wealthy. I can't fly to all of these countries and visit their libraries, much to my dismay. So I rely heavily on the internet. And the fact that I saw this has me very, very concerned, as I'm sure any historian would tell you they are. So I'm going to show you what I found, and then I'm going to show you how I discovered that I still had access to it, but that I was being denied it under the circumstances I originally used. Okay, I'm going to do this in a single take, so I can guarantee I'm probably going to trip over my own words, but here we are. So first off, I want to show you what happened when I searched for the subject of my next piece, just using the letters that we find on our keyboard in America or on a, English keyboard. So it is Lady, and I have not looked up how to pronounce her name yet, so I'm not going to attempt it quite yet. Hyeggyong. All right, and I search. There she is. She was a Korean writer from the 18th century, 18th, 19th century. I scroll down. There's her quick facts. I have her Wikipedia page. Anyway, I scroll down and I see her memoirs. And I see her memoirs. I see the book review of her memoirs. The memoirs. Her memoirs. More search results. Her memoirs. Reviews of her memoirs. I am not getting anything that is a biography of the woman herself. And in creating my article or my content, I cross-reference. I never use a single source. So I like to use websites from that woman's country of origin in order to get the story from more than just the United States. In the past, I would do this very same kind of search, and it would bring back websites from around the world. Around the world, including Korean websites. So now, let's search for her using Korean characters. Okay, there we go. I search. Now I come up here and I translate the page. And now, take a look at the difference. Where were these websites last time? Encyclopedia of Korean Culture, Facebook even, women's newspaper from Korea.kr is Korea, NamuWiki. These were not available in the other search, just like I showed you. So yeah, what was that all about? Did I search incorrectly? It's no different than what I used to do before. I don't know how recently this happened because I've been dealing with some personal life stuff and I haven't been able to focus on history very much. So I don't know how long it's been going on, and I'm sure I'm not the first person to have noticed it. But as I said, as a historian, I believe it's our duty to speak up when we find things like this in an effort to avoid history repeating itself. Because when we don't learn the whole history, we are damned to repeat it. And if you think we aren't, look the fuck around.